Okay, here is my 2015 Volkswagen GTI. I'm in the middle of kind of taking stuff out and putting stuff in, so everything's kind of everywhere right now, but here it is. There's the Club Sport bumper. The Club Sport bumper is you probably want to get it repainted anyway. It's got some rock chips, and that's just on the paint. The guy that I used to paint the bumper, he really sucked, and I didn't know that. So the paint that he used is trash, and it's chipped really easily. Other than that, it's in really good shape. Like, it hasn't been ever hit. It doesn't have any dings in it. It is missing the front lip, which you can get for $200 or $300, I think, off of a couple of different websites. But yeah, it's all fully assembled. It's got all the pieces, all the OE pieces, including the ducting for the auxiliary coolers if you wanted to install those, which I actually did have installed at one point in time. See, I have the vent there for them. The brakes, I'm pretty sure these are just the OEM rotors. It's got the ECS flush kit. They've got, I think these are a manual design, or maybe VWR lowering springs. Yeah, racing line. Lowering springs. Brake pads, I think, are, I don't remember if they're stock or not, but I replaced them like a couple of years ago, so tons of brake life. This side of the car is pretty spotless, as far as I know. There is a slight bend right here, kind of right here, and that's from, I used to track this like on the racetrack, and I hit a rumble strip one time right there. I spun out, so that's been there for a while. But other than that, it's a Mark 7. I have some 7.5 wheels that I just randomly got off of somebody. These have the fun spinning caps, just for funsies. Rear brakes are in the same condition. It's the non-performance pack, so it's all the basic brakes. Non-lighting package as well, so it's the basic headlights. What else? The interior is really good. Could use a vacuum, but I got the cloth seats, which I love. The Clark plaid. This is all in really good shape. There's only really one thing in the interior, which I'll get to, but this is tearing over here. But that's that's it. It's in really good shape on the inside. Monster mats, which are all in good shape except for the driver's side. It's got some wear because they've been in there for 10 years. The tent's a ceramic tent. This side is starting to bubble because it's also been on there almost 10 years. Other than that, all the tent's good. It's got the Euro style blind spot mirrors, that kind of, whatever, you can look those up. The grill, I've got the Ottinger grill from China, or the OEM grill. If you were interested, you can have either one, or you can have both, really, for all I care. I'm working on this. The intake over there is sold, so sorry about that. I'm in the middle of putting the stock turbo back in, the stock intake back in, and the stock PCV as well. I'm planning to put back in. Right now I've got the CTS plate mated to the VWR catch can, and it's always been kind of hit or miss for me. So I do get some smoke just kind of randomly, but I think it's just PCV stuff. The engine is actually, I had a built motor in here. I took the built motor out and I put a stock motor back in. That was a motor that from a guy named Cameron, who used to be in the group, might still be. They warrantied his engine and gave him a new engine, and then he gave me that engine when I sold him my built engine, if that makes any sense. So this engine, I think, has probably 40 or 50,000 miles on it. And, the car itself has somewhere from 75 to 79,000 miles on it. Brand new OEM battery. The shifter, that's the OE shifter, but I've got the shifter bushings. So it's a nice crisp shift. And the ECS clutch line with that spool valve delete, or whatever that thing's called, the spool valve. It still has the secondary air intake. There's no check engine lights. It is tuned on Eurodyne. No check engine lights, and it passes Texas inspection. It's got a BFI shift knob with the Mark 7 coin on it. It's getting pretty old and needs to replace. Oh, and the steering wheel, yeah. Steering wheel's just got, you know, pretty normal tear for a 10-year-old car, to be honest. All the lights work. I got the battery out, so the lights aren't turning on. You know, seats, everything's great except for this. This is pretty much the only thing. All the headliner looks really good. Back seats look really good. Everything works. That's all I was saying, the wear, you know, from being rubbed down from my foot being there, shifting gears. That's just leaves and stuff I need to vacuum out. The doors, I actually have sound deadening, these sound skins. So I've actually installed sound skins all over this car, under the back seat, under the trunk area, the doors, all the doors. And so that's helped. And I also have upgraded door speakers, which are the Matrix Xtaze speakers. And I mean, you can see like, it still shuts fine. So here's the damage. Here's the damage. It's all fender, and obviously this door. The door does not open all the way, but it opens enough. I mean, you can get in and out. And the biggest thing, well, maybe not, this is probably not the biggest thing, honestly, but the steering tie rod right here is obviously very bent. So you would have to replace the tie rod. Now, I have not looked to see the extent of this damage. I imagine it's pretty much just the tie rod. I don't think I was hit hard enough because I was swerving away from him when he hit me. Hey buddy, hold on, I'm making a video. Give me just a second. I was swerving away from him and he hit me, so I really doubt there's frame damage, but I also have no idea how I would know. So just full disclosure, all right? It did get a little right here, a little scratch. And then some scuffing on the back bumper and fender right here. And that's pretty much it. I've got these little carbon kind of fake, whatever, mud flap things. Here's the trunk, or hatch, excuse me. And you know, all this still works. I've still got the spares in there. I got an amp in there. VW first aid kit from 10 years ago. And yeah, I mean, I think it's a good car.
Look at it. This is a picture of my old beat up forklift.
Oh, nice. Hold on, buddy. So the other thing I want to note is that I just got the car back like 2 or 3 months ago from a hail damage claim. So it was like all cleaned up. It was super cleaned up. And I mean, for the most part, you know, it still is. The exterior is in great shape. There's no dings other than the obvious. So yeah, that's it. I mean, let me know what you think. Obviously, I've already started pulling stuff out. I've got the IS-38, and if you're interested, I can put that back in, which is pretty annoying for me that I pulled it out if I didn't have to, but you know, it is what it is. There's the stock box and the stock discharge pipe I was gonna throw in. Obviously it's gotta be, I don't know. You let me know what you think, we'll talk about it.